Full-blown exec, but nothing with it. Immediate rotate from Liquid. Gonna try to just run, ooh, up ramp, and TeSS, well, he's gonna go ahead, pop Naf early. Follow-up smoke, third of the round, and that one's going to block off those rotators. So the utility here has done a very good job from Liquid in just at least getting that bomb plant. But there's so much damage being done by TeSS, considering how much he's taking back.
Yeah, he really can't die. Oh, Nitro throws a spanner in the works. They have to go kind of find him now. They're looking. Oh, and he gets a kill.
That's actually quite big. Nitro, he's still standing, 11 health. Heroic are just going to say, screw it, leave him, move forward, get the retake going. Just end this, and they will.
You take a peek. The B guy, you know, can often get Kimes floating, can get caught behind default or on the double stack. So they really just need to find that dry duel. It just comes down to Shush because his teammates are kind of far away.
He's just going to keep himself tucked in.
There's that boost. Oh.
Pops up, gets Nitro on the top of the stairs. Shush, dinked down to 12, but just doing a clean job here. Just a few bullets, like 4 shots out, takes 2 kills, lets the rotators come over, and just like TeSS anchoring the A side. Ooh, they heard that.
Oh, man.
They may have heard that. There was a player who dropped. It's either a read or not, but yeah. Nitro made that one single footstep. Shots come out. Suddenly it feels like there's way less life on this one, and that Khalil's not able to get anything else going. So that is perfect. Ramp, 3 players trying to look up it. Smoke fades, util comes out, and TeSS going to be put at the helm of this one. Nitro is so dangerously close, and he also has grenades in his hand. So yeah, that'll be TeSS on the peak with 2. And Elige stops it, 9 health left in this moment, thinking maybe he can just peel back TeSS's support, but the other 2 counter-terrorists go silent. And fall into the shadows. TeSS does his job.
All the unconfirmed damage early on, plus these 2 kills, the extra damage that TeSS does, almost getting 3. And what's scary is just how calm he looked right there. You know, he knew he had opponents to his left. He waited for the flash, dodged it perfectly, lined up that crosshair, and it was just no stress.
And Heroic not going to let off of their necks. Decide to push 2 players in the bottom of B. And this is what Heroic love to do, right? CT sides and gathering information. Meanwhile, Elige still waiting for that peek. Suddenly, Cadian is here, boosted inside of the site. Nice off position.
Oh,
and listen, I like the spacing he's got.
Well, they don't know about him.
They jump spot, and Cadian instantly dies to Nitro. TeSS finds it through the smoke.
Oh.
So again, just pummeling with damage, but it's a man advantage established by Heroic. Naf extends around towards A site. Oh, and he turns it back to CT. Nice value out of Naf to equalize the situation. Then TeSS doubles back towards site as bomb is being planted. They've got the post plant, and TeSS just runs into coverage. Shox eats the flash, and as he falls back, he gets caught. So again, TeSS being the better of the 2, and then Shush on the flank.
And bait behind Stown. There'll be a lot of pressure on their aim, but taking over short control will be very scary for the setup for Heroic, and you know Liquid's defaults are going to be thorough enough to play this safely. So Heroic have to do something crazy. Shush pushing into mid. They go for the flash retake. That's not going to work, but Shox does not win the trade versus Stown. He falls back safely, and it's suddenly 3-on-3 again.
So it comes over top. That one's pushing Cadian all the way back around ramp. It doesn't matter. Stown in with another kill. And Shush silently continuing on with these flanks. Gets his fight versus Nafly, dies for the first time. And now we've got a very low HP Liquid in a 2 versus 2. But it's not like Heroic have that much more. And Stown gets caught as Elige crosses around this, trying to get deeper behind Cadian, trying to compromise his retake attempt. If only he knew such little HP, and he gets caught playing with the butter. Nitro is counterpart. Both of them sneaking up. Oh, labored fight from Refresh. And now TeSS, like, he's just in this weird position where does he give it up? Does he activate? Oh, and Cadian gets caught crossing. No, he doesn't.
No way.
Nitro.
Oh.
I mean, that's got to be a kill. Meanwhile, B-site under question. Stown and Shush, 2 easy kills as they hold back on quad. Again, the Molotovs not able to burn them out. 7 seconds. Naf trying to clear this second CT, or else he needs to cover it while the bomb's going down, and TeSS is still behind them. The plant comes through nonetheless, and Liquid just need to finish off what Nitro couldn't in Cadian.
Yeah, that's fine at least. He gets that kill, then it's not a 2-on-2. Cadian, that damage does matter. Cadian cannot go for this retake. So
towards B, this is Liquid.
They're hitting some metrics.
With bouts of success, they continue on looking for the 5th, looking for the tie.
Oh, they do have an investment actually.
Yeah, TeSS is a bit of a limitation. He has no armor with this Deagle, so should be an easy victim. But he's got refresh, he's got support. Cadian inside sight, total lockdown for Heroic.
Damn, man, that would have been maybe hard to read. They see the Deagle out and they think, well, we can play this a little bit faster. There's still an off play.
Ooh, but life. We got life on this as OC gets a second.
2 on 5.
Doubles his kills in a moment. Naf gets contact versus Shelf. They have such little HP. Liquid back in with one more left, and Tesses, he struck first today, has been countered since, and looks for a chance to walk back. Flash over. OC looks to rejoin Nav. Tesses, he wants fights, he wants clutch, but remember, he also has no Kevlar. Oh, he takes a chance and brings it back to the 1v1. OC yet to trade. 20 seconds left for OC to push forward in that. Anything from Liquid, but there's nothing there. This is looking like the B split with the two guys top mid. Stown gets aggressive, and for the most part, we've seen Heroic give that stairs control to Liquid. They've really let them set up outside of B site, finally throwing something at it, and it works. But a 3v5 should be easier than that 2v5. Bomb dropped, and this one comes to a grinding halt. Heroic, not going to let this be easy.
Yeah, that bomb in that position, I don't know if there's a way for Liquid to get this back, but we have literally seen a 2 on 5 already with OC and Nafly, so I'm going to shut my mouth.
Let's let the Counter-Strike talk. Naf starts, insta-trade. OC tries to get the opper, but now everybody's here and bad. Oh, another chance as Tesses drops by half. Shock's same boat. Oh, Elige just playing that smoke perfectly, almost catching Cadian. The captain's wings nearly clipped. But he flies back, throws nades over. Nitro decides to get aggressive. That's the bomb confirmed here. So many players, almost everyone. Stown the last to get to the party, but he will show up soon enough. And Naf wants to plant that bomb before he gets here. Tesses boosted, sees nothing on the fallback other than the shadow. A shimmer of Liquid. And you'd think that OC's value could be big, but he gets dinked, and that's going to cause him to tuck.
Stown has a molly.
Should be the end of him. Smoke grenade goes out first from Stown, and Tesses just finds the headshot. Straight up gun duel. Bomb beyond the halfway point. Incendiary still thrown over towards Sandbags. Elige is going to be very close to this bomb, and he gets one through it, but there's 2 kills right back for Heroic. And one to start for Cadian. Elige not going to let it intimidate him. He goes right back. But meanwhile, we've got Refresh hiding behind Sandbags. Cadian making a bunch of sound, and that's an easy pickup for Elige. Tesses, 2 kills off of the side as Stown pushes once more into the B site and ends what should be the hopes of Liquid to get that 7th round. OC upgrades to the AK, continues on as the nade chips him so slightly, and this timing could have been something. Refresh will have fire at his feet as Tesses' position is reconfirmed, and OC will get one of the 2 that are here. Ooh, Naf through mid.
And he heard one.
Oh! But just stops it right there, and OC has to double back for bomb, so that was never going to be OC taking all of A on his own. A 2v4 attempt into the 1v2.
It's actually pretty, I mean, he's got a full kit of utility.
But
We've got a
Shush's
floating
position.
B player. Yeah, Shush is coming down the stairs.
OC not going to clear this one, and that'll be the end of him. Ward gets to play them. Silent pistol here from Heroic. Going to walk up ramp. Double stack on the Sandbags. And it's Nitro trying to set up Elige, but 3Ts actually circumvent this, and they don't check it. Cadian dives into the coverage. Oh, Nitro a second. Beautiful. And now Naf, he's going to take the attention away.
Oh,
but Elige,
wait, what?
He must have
Oh,
eaten
they
a
mollied
flash. A molly and a flash. He runs outwards. And that is a sick recovery from Heroic. I love the fact that they killed the first guy, Sandbags, and still decided to throw the utility to just double check. Elige isn't able to make the play he wants. OC trades quickly, gets the kill on ramp, and one more bullet will do it. Stown backs up, and start for Liquid.
Well, that's a value grenade for sure.
The Incendiary, right on top. The utility here is perfect from Liquid in the first gun round. Direct counter to the start of the round for Heroic. Frag for 100 damage between two players. Molotov on the boosting guys while distracted. Shox tries to come over and gets away with 1 HP. OC.
Solid clear.
Sweeps away Stown in the mid pick. Nitro catching the tail end of Tesses, so that's a red flag on the play. And his support will double back in Liege. But Tesses still gets beyond that incendiary. It's going to be sandbags as the problem for Heroic. Nitro, 2 kills. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Set to the explosive OC. He's ahead of this Molotov. Flash is making things awkward, but up close and personal, OC topples Tesses. And instantly, Heroic are just going to cut their losses, walk back. Shush still sitting outside of B. And the CT's trying to piece together the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Shox through top mid. Utility, that trajectory would have given Shush a great bit of info. And yet Naf is still able to get that gun back out fast enough. Shox, he's going to go all the way around into their spawn, and with it, drop bomb. Cadian caught asleep at the wheel. Just looking for a little info. He's not asking for too much. But Heroic, ooh. They're going to set short on fire. Nitro able to cut down Refresh with the Tech 9. So that is the pistols out of the hands of Tesses and Refresh. Shush, 25 health, AK-47. And they've got the utility to get Nitro out of here. They're still thinking about it, but dude, how many times
Jesus.
Are they going to let Nitro have his way with A?
That's the Nitro way. He did that with 1 mag on an A1S.
Keeping it clean, keeping it easy. Double digits for Liquid by the looks of things. Two kills for Liege on the spray. Nade actually doesn't do damage, but Nitro just finished.
I'll have to do a lot with this.
And with 2 of them here, yeah, sure enough, they've got it. Shush, good job at keeping himself standing. No ego on that one. Tucked back into the corner. Let's Stown do the dirty. Naf, though, still has a chance.
Yeah, this Molotov's actually, of course, flawed because you can push back and still stand behind. Oh, okay.
Follow-up kill on A site when it's completely clear. That's going to be Heroic running straight through this. Liquid, not flawless, but Naf swoops into Shush. OC going to miss a very desperate chance as the fire was already down. And Heroic, they're going to win this one.
Yeah, now it's about surviving.
And that's not going to come for free. It's down. Late lurk through middle. Could even actually get an play. Won't, but his teammate's right there to swarm. So is trying to find these ones. Nitro could push through. Shox, he's going to be under pressure. Continuing the flashes through middle, and still Shox is able to get 1, but there's the double from Shush. Cracks it wide open as OC gets rocked on the fallback, and Stown, nicely done, just waits in T-spawn.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Heroic a 14th. Unless Heroics from Naf, because while Stown does catch 1 in spawn, he doesn't know about Naf. And as Naf comes around this, he's going to find Cadian for absolutely free. Now, there's no smoke for the bomb, but there is a Molotov. And if he predicts green, then he's got to fight for Shush. He knows it's down still back behind him. Smoke confirms the fallback. And unfortunately, it just feels like Naf is chasing Ghost. Oh, but Naf is off angle in middle. It's a completely solo show between Naf and Stown. Heroic, they were grouping up for this B hit, but now they decide to go back towards A, and that is where the numbers have been from Liquid the whole time. Shush gets shots, that's that B site opening, but remember, everything's still being played towards A.
Well, they have to get the bomb now. That's an enormous find. They wanted to take it and go back to the other site, but this will be hard to grab.
Cadian's just looking to nab it. No, Shush actually comes over. This is all they've got to play for.
They can't make it, can they? He's going to run.
15 seconds, they've just got to abort. They've got to abort. Eject, leave, and let this one go. Liquid playing off the back foot, and Heroic grouping up outside of the B site again, but with that opening kill, they could just give up too much. Shox allowing a lot of space. Look at the contrast here, an entire team of Danes versus Shox on the thinnest of pillars. They line up, and he's still alive. Inside of the smoke, they start to push past. Tesses will get that kill back, and Naf, now it's his turn. But the flashbangs, it stuns them. And they stop.
Well, looks like they're just going to attack again a little bit later. All the CTs are here. They'll have to wait a huge amount of time. Actually, no, the CTs start to move away, and the T's running equally as fast.
They're going to put Stown to top mid, 3 players.
This is crazy. The rotations will be heard, but yeah, I mean, the CTs have just followed them over here.
Making sure that Sandbags is cleared. Nitro, passive angle. And we've seen Stown do this before, right? Late lurk in mid, just catch that rotate. No forward positioning from Liquid on the ramp. They're going to try to boost Nitro over. Sees refresh. Bomb drop, 20 seconds. 20 seconds for Heroic to just pick this back up. Tessess, his hands will be busy. Stown wrapping perfectly through Elevator. And he...
Stage. What a win it would be. But they are stretched in. Oh,
they take the fight. Down. They take the initiative in Shocks with 2. At the very least, this B hit works. And that's going to be weapons dropped. Can they transport any of those over? Shocks gets the upgrade to the AK. Nitro's going to put out the fire. Again, he's been good from this position, but Tessess looks to round the site, and if they can just clear A,
5 health.
Then they can win this round before the B players come back over. And when Naf does get here, he's got a Molotov. He's got a smoke. Can they save Nitro?
I don't think they can.
He's still in there, and now Naf's dead. Tessess 3 HP. He just comes in from short, ends everything for Liquid within it. Nade destined for Nitro. Tessess going bowling as the 3 kills are stacked high, and Shocks, who has had a difficult game, needs to come out of that backpack. An ace required to keep Liquid's opening match kicking. Sees Tessess. That one's easy. 3 kills. And now it's about the reads, because if there's one thing that Shocks was meant to bring, it is clutch. And clutch, he most certainly has. Util towards the B site, but it's a fake.
Oh, and they are just going to avoid him. Make his life as hard as possible. Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, outplayed.
Yeah, he had the right position, but just enough utility to cause noise, enough walking, and they pick the open site. So it'll be a full 1v2 retake on the A site. Nobody has grenades left over.
Shocks wastes no time, comes right back at it. But they still get off of sight. Cadian wrapped back around, saw that. They exchange glances. Molotov thrown over. Can't go for the repeat. Shocks gonna tap. He's thinking still maybe a flank. Maybe there really was somebody at B, but poor Richard Papillon clipped by Heroic.